One of the suspects in the Lockerbie bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 is now on American soil and will be facing a trial. 259 people aboard died in the bombing over Lockerbie, Scotland in 1988. 11 more died on the ground. I spoke with the sister of one of the victims who never gave up her pursuit for justice for her brother. Here is part of our conversation.
Over the last 22 months, the work we've been doing and the conversations we've been having with our government officials, I did think it would come. I didn't know when, but I was optimistic that it would happen, yes.
So now that this suspect has been brought back to the United States, will face a trial, what does justice look like for you and others who lost someone that day?
I think that justice, we took a giant step yesterday in justice, gaining custody and knowing that now he's in the United States. I think that justice will be learning more information throughout the trial and gaining more information, hopefully finding others who were responsible as well. And I'm just anxious and eager to hear what comes out from the evidence of this trial.
Yeah, and who was involved? Based on what you know after decades of investigations, do you think there are more people responsible?
Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Does it go all the way to the top in your mind?
I think that's been proven, especially when the former leader, when he was alive, accepted responsibility for it. So there's no doubt, and I think we all know that back in the 80s, there was nothing that happened in that country without his knowledge and without his stamp of approval. And his insistence. So I think that's without a doubt. It went all the way to the top.
Do you plan to attend the trial?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. And what will it be like for you to face this person?
I have no idea. I haven't even allowed myself to get there yet. I think that, it was about getting to yesterday. And now that we're there, I think it's, one step at a time. So, we have custody and he's in the United States, and then we'll wait, when we're about to get to that next step, then I'll figure that out. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I can even prepare for that.
I don't know how anyone does. It's a major step for you. We were showing pictures of you, Kara, with your brother, Richard. How old were you when he died?
I was 15.
And what do you remember about learning of the crash?
I was the only one home. I was actually the one who had to tell my parents. So I learned from a special report on the TV. And then it was about confirming that it was his flight. We weren't picking him up for the airport. So it was, contacting the person who was and a lot of waiting around and such. Obviously back then there weren't cell phones or the internet or, you didn't have apps on your phone. So it's a lot different finding the information back in the late 80s. So it was a lot of angst and then waiting for my parents to come home and inform them what was going on.
That's a lot for a 15-year-old to have to deal with.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, a lot of growing up happened that day. Tell me about your brother, Richard.
You know what? He was a 20-year-old, junior in college. He loved his family. He loved his friends. He loved sports. He had a wicked sense of humor. People loved to be around him. They gravitated towards him. He just had that type of personality. He always made you feel better about yourself. He would give you a smile, a kind word. You always felt better once you left him than before you met him. I think that he had a great sense of adventure, and he loved to challenge himself and challenge what he thought he knew. And then studying abroad was a great example of that. He was a fun big brother. I'm not going to say we got along all the time. We could fight like cats and dogs as much as we could gang up on our parents together, I would say. But we had a lot of good times, and it was a fun time while we were together.
Now, 20 years old, he had his life in front of him. You are his voice now, Kara, and I know that you're carrying on his legacy in many ways. Kara Weeps, president of Victims of Pan Am Flight 103, Inc. Thank you. My condolences to you and your family as you get ready for this trial. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.